What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today I wasn't expecting to record it all, but a lot of things have fell into place today. So there's a lot to update you on and a lot to go through. However, this cut is going very well now and we need to make sure that we can get to the end. I'm just back from cardio. I need to weigh myself. Then I need to show you a delivery that I've got, along with plenty of caffeine today to keep me going, because there's about 2 to 2.5 weeks left of this cut. So it's going to be a very interesting day, to say the least. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe and like the video and sit back, relax and enjoy. So as you'll be able to see from that last clip, we are now 79.9 kg. I did take some photos from my coach this morning, so I am going to put them up on the screen now and go through them with you. So our front double, as we can definitely see now, my quads are starting to come in a bit more and my midsection is definitely starting to sharpen. Probably a little bit flat, and there's definitely a lot more rounding around the shoulders, and the bicep peaks are looking a wee bit better. Obviously with some posing practice, this will definitely help things with how they're moving. But now with obviously hitting new levels of leanness, it definitely means that I can get the trunks back on and not look so weird. So hopefully this will be the trunks back for some good time, because obviously when we start to reverse out of this diet phase, I want to try and stay as lean as possible for as long as possible as well. Then we've got our side tricep. It's good to see that there's a good thickness in the chest now starting to come through. And we can definitely see along the bottom, around the legs as well, the hamstring sweep is starting to come through, and there's just some extra lines along the quads as well. But it's also nice to see the obliques starting to come in and my lats starting to pop out. I've never really seen that before, but it's just good to see that we've got triceps coming through, chest and everything like that, which is just making things a lot better. And then the back double. So the back double, that isn't something that I've always been my strongest point, but it's also definitely something that I've been working on. So now with the fact that we've got more density through the back, you can definitely see it compared to other photos that I have previously. The hamstrings as well are starting to drop down a bit more, and you can start to see just some more conditioning coming through the lower half of my body as well. And if we look close enough, we can also start to see the top of the Christmas tree coming in. And also if you look down at my erectors, they're starting to tighten up as well, with some dimpling coming in. So yes, and well, actually if I just see it now, the shoulders are looking pretty gnarly. So yeah, a bit more work to do, but we are moving in the right direction and we just need to keep going with how we are. But I'm excited to see what I can get in regards to conditioning over the next couple of weeks. Thursdays always end up being a bit of a busy day in the morning, because I end up having to cook like a load of food for the rest of the week. So Thursday mornings are more of a prep day at the moment, and then we get into work in the afternoon. So hopefully I can get a bit of content for you guys as well, but at the same time, this place looks crazy as hell at the moment. However, I haven't forgotten. I'm really excited to open up this package as well, so won't have to wait too much longer. Just need to get some more food cooked so that we're ready for the day, because we are out of the house at 12 o'clock today until 8, so it's going to be a pretty long day today. We are finally back from the shops, and honestly this morning has been madness with the amount of cooking and everything that I've had to do. But one thing I will say is, if you are someone that doesn't meal prep and is just winging it to try and get your meals together, you're never going to make progress. As you can see from these videos, I went from 86 kg down to, we'll say, 80 kg. So that's nearly a stone of body fat gone. But it hasn't been the easiest thing just to kind of wing it. I have to prep all my meals. So spending this time this morning is going to allow me just to then focus on work the rest of the week and weekend to make sure that I can then hit everything that I need to do. But taking that time out of the day, whether it be at some point at the weekend or some other day, you need to make sure that you meal prep. Meal prepping is going to be the key to all your success, especially coming into the summer if you're looking to drop body fat before going on holidays. And if you're someone who is struggling, then drop me a DM or send me a message, because I've got something that I can give you that can help with some easy meal prep options as well. As you can see from this package here, we have got some black box equipment for the gym. I'm hopefully going to be opening the smallest box, because there is 100 kilos of weight here and I don't really want to be trying to carry it all out. So I'm assuming they're the 20s. These will probably be the 15s, and then these are probably the 10s and 5s. So we will get into this now and see what we've got in here, and then yeah, we'll just have a look at it, because we've ordered a lot of equipment for the gym in probably the past 3 months, and there's going to be more coming over the next number of weeks. So it'll be interesting to see what we've got in here. Oh, another box. So, yeah, this is 15.3 kg. So I'm not going to take them out of the box now. But yeah, we've got some nice weights here. And I'm going to now transfer these into the car to get them to the gym. And then we will open them up once we're there. All right, so I've got to boxing some of the equipment now, and it is looking very classy to say the least. It's got like a rubber textured print around the side of it. So if I come a wee bit closer, you might be able to see that wee bit of rubber around my finger there. And it definitely makes all the difference, just even for gripping. So obviously when we're in the gym coaching people, it's just going to make life a lot easier now. So yeah, very happy with this. And of course, any gym equipment that I get, it does feel like Christmas. So right now, getting to unbox the rest of this is just going to be exciting to say the least. So that's going to be the next thing. And then we need to kind of sort out the rack over here and where all the equipment is going to go. This is probably my favorite meal of the day. And it is some cream of rice and some berries and dark chocolate with some protein powder. So I'm going to put this together now and eat this because I'm absolutely starving. I just always find that on a rest day that my energy levels are a lot lower at the moment, especially with going into week 12 of this cutting phase now. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we can finish this off with hitting a new low end today in the next couple of weeks, so we can start eating more food again and feeling a lot more alive going forward again. And here is the final product. So it is most important that you put the protein powder on last. If you put it on before, it can definitely have an effect. But again, it's whey paste, so it doesn't really matter too much. But I just like to have the dark chocolate melt with some of the fruit so that when I then go in to eat it, it's a lot nicer. So yeah, going to finish this now, take my time with it, enjoy it, and then get back into work, because obviously today has been all over the place so far. As you can see, we're getting new weights and everything. So now it's time just to make sure that we lock in and get some more work done. So it is now the next day and I'm out getting my steps in, and I have a very busy day today, but I'm just kind of like reminiscent on yesterday and thinking to myself about how, you know, we were able to get this new equipment and things are going well. But when I actually kind of thought about things, I was thinking to myself, I'm not actually where I want to be yet, and I'm not fully happy. Now, that is for a couple of reasons. Firstly, I put a lot of expectations on myself, and obviously I want to do very well in life and just get to where I want to be with a lot of things happening this year. But with that being said, I know I have to take a bit of a step back and look at where I was to where I am now. So obviously for myself, being in a position where, you know, I wasn't where I wanted to be, but I've now been able to get myself to a point of where I'm able to own gym equipment, or a gym in general, which we're going to fully own by the start of next month, which is very exciting, of course. But then also at the same time as well, just being in a position where I know I can kind of stop, look at where I want to go, and start putting things in place. And that's what I'm actually going to be doing today. So for the first time in a long time, I'm going to kind of be resetting and building things up again to be in a position where I want to be. So with that being said, we're going to be trying a new few strategies today, and we have a lot of work to do. So I'm looking forward to it. It's also exciting just to get into a position where I'm not going to be comfortable in again, and hopefully I'll work hard. So there's a lot of things in the pipeline to make sure we get to that point, because I do have some very exciting news soon. I just need to finalize some things. As I've always said before, I hate saying, oh, I have something exciting or whatever. I just prefer to tell people or let them know. But as soon as a few things get confirmed, I will be able to let you know. It's more or less like 90% sorted. I just need to like sign just to ensure that is the case. However, it will be very exciting. Obviously, the main goal for the gym is at 25 members before our first year, and we have 6 weeks left to try and do that. And we already have some pre-sign-ups for next month, so very exciting times. So we're in this flow state at the moment, and we're getting a good bit of work done. I still need to do the recordings, so I'm going to go and charge everything now to make sure that I can do that later on tonight. I am currently waiting on some food cooking right now, which is some chicken and beef along with some mixed veg. So I will try and show you that meal once it is ready. I am looking forward to it, as I am a wee bit hungry. But again, looking forward to it all, and we're still making progress, which is the big thing. So I can't remember if I told you my weight when I last weighed in, which was 79.9. We're sitting at 80 kg today, so 100 grams up. So we are moving in the right direction. So definitely going into the weekend and next week, I'll want to make sure that I'm seeing the 79s consistently. So that'll be the big push for the next couple of days. So I'm not sure when the next video is going to be, but that will definitely be the case for the next one. So we have the next meal of the day now, which is our beef, chicken and veg here. There's about 10 grams of mayo and about 5 grams of our spicy sriracha mayo. The reason why I've got this on here as well is just to help me slow down how quickly I'm eating, so that when it comes to just trying to feel a little bit fuller for longer, I'll do that because it's taking me longer to eat my food. And if I can do that, it's just going to make life a lot easier for me. So I'm going to sit down, enjoy this now before it'll probably be soon enough time to get the next meal again, just because of how things are now. But we do keep pushing. We are nearly there, so we just need to keep focused. Just finishing editing this video here, and I just want to say, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am going to hopefully be putting more out on a regular basis now, which is fantastic, I hope. And yeah, we'll just be going from there. And there's so much to do with the gym going forward, so I can't wait to share it with you all. We do have big goals. We do still want to compete, and we do still need to get into the best shape possible. So it just goes to show that when you put your mind to it, it can definitely be done. So yes, guys, that's going to be the end of today's video. I do hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.